We should be near.
You know we're gonna have to tell him eventually. What? Are you serious? We are not gonna tell him that. You know what? I'm sick of it. Oh.
Oh, that's a problem. But I question.
Do you really want to know?
Would this be your little immortality experiment of some sort?
It's a side effect of the elixir.
Put your bloody hats back on.
Wait, where did our hats go? Wait, do you know where your hat is, Violet? I do not know where my hat went. Don't worry, I'm gonna go make a new one.
This... I guess I should fill you in on what's up ahead.
Very well.
We have currently... Well, wondering Outy Knoll's base is up ahead. At Rapid the area. Small, but... didn't see any guards, though. They could be just in the towers or whatnot. So if there are any hostiles, I would suggest having your weapon ready.
Hold on, I'm going to, there we go. Got my hat back.
Always with the spare.
Yes, we, really need to hide those. I have returned.
You took longer than him, and that's surprising. Maybe.
There's a reason for that, I believe. Isn't that right?
On.
Yes, indeed. Let's go.
Of course. Just beware, knowing what exactly he uses for his own, well, soldiers, I guess you could say. Poorly fortified, I will say.
Really? Poorly fortified.
For something of this importance. Shall we move forward?
I believe so. Violet, are you coming? Yes, I'll go a little further, but I'm mostly gonna hang back.
Probably the smartest idea. Alright, let's see. For a base, I wouldn't say there would be some sort of resistance here. But no, it's empty.
Stay safe, Violet. Alright? And if you see anyone, hide. Very well, sir. Affirmative. But there shouldn't be anything unless there's like a small animal around, but I don't see any animals at the moment. Hail me if you need me. Will do.
Come along.
Well, you're quite impatient today.
Been far too long since I've been here. Oh, how memories come and go. Still in decent shape. After through all these years, it's still in good shape.
Knowledge. So
don't get too hyped up.
Knowledge. Ooh. Ah.
Two brothers. Sit down, you may wanna, hear this one. If the audio of this one still plays.
Wait, I have a question.
Huh?
What is the beginning era? Who are Era Null and what is it? Two brothers, Generation Steve and Era Steve. Who are those two?
You're standing amongst one of them.
You? One of them?
I'm Generation.
You created the universe.
You're standing amongst a god.
But you're Revenant.
Fallen god. This book will explain everything. If, well, the enhancements of audio still work. Shall we take a read?
Let's do it. I don't see why not.
Tale of Contents Brothers. Yeah, let's listen, shall we?
Yes.
First chapter, Brothers. As the beginning was made, two brothers were made along with it. Both had such extraordinary power, together to create a new, balanced world. As both created their world, they didn't watch from the sides. The two brothers integrated and joined themselves into their own world they made, creating the Seraphim Vanguard in order to unite and defend all. However, as time grew, so did the two brothers. Generation Steve, the first brother, was able to and did create the first generation of Steve and Alex beings. However, he was weaker in the terms of strength, aside from his brother Era Steve, who had more intelligence. Generation Steve disguised and integrated himself as one of the many Orange Steves due to his vast amount of creativity. Generation Steve had abilities, unlike others, to put things in a paused state of time. Era Steve also shared this ability, but not quite exactly. Era Steve, unlike Generation, gave the first generation their pieces of technology and abilities. He also had a great interest into the studies of the dead and souls, thus having him decide to appear as an Elder Blue. Era had a similar ability to his brother for time states. Like him, but unlike Generation Steve, Era Steve caused things to either decay forward or backwards in time. When the first darkness had begun, he wasn't the same when it ended. Chapter 2, Betrayal. When the first era had ended, Generation Steve took the approach to protect the things he and his brother had made for over the past 1,000 years. But for Era, he had turned down a darker path, soon leading to the unlikely death of both brothers. When Generation Steve had taken an oath to protect, he made himself to become the Rainbow Steve, the savior of all Steves. Era had, however, taken the life orb of their mother, Reality Alex. When Era had absorbed the life orb of Reality, he had become the second Era's beginning, the Reality Null. Due to his newfound power, he mentally killed his former self, creating a new world, the Void. Through this power, he made sure Generation Steve would suffer, beginning with the destruction of the Seraphim Vanguard. Next in line, the village generation had lived in along with his partner, Elder Yellow Alex. Soon after, death to Generation Steve had came, but not all was as it seemed. For Generation Steve became something new through the hate. He had become something more darker, a revenant of his former self. Thus began a new generation of beings, Hellbounds. With this power, all those who died were turned into Hellbounds, serving what was formerly known as a Generation Steve, now Revenant Null, until the day they die. And the Queen of the Dead, Revenant Alex.
Seems it's a little out of date, but...
My, you have quite the history, I might add. Huh. And I thought I was crazy.
I don't remember this being here, though.
Library of Darkness. Shall we?
I'd be careful.
Alright, got my sword ready. Let's stay on the offensive.
Down there.
Wait, is there someone down there?
There's a better view from this. Yeah, all three of them are down there. I cannot get a good angle from up here.
Sir, I think there's someone near.
Yes. I am very well aware that we have uninvited guests. But
what would you like me to do with them?
Well, I don't think they will be too much of a danger to us, but nonetheless, I want you to destroy them.
Yes, sir.
Good. Do not fail me.
Not again.
This isn't good.
Indeed.
Pinky, let's go.
Oh, watch out. Watch out.
Here, need a little help.
After all these years, is it really worth all this trouble to get where I am going? To reach the potential that I so deserve? Or was it merely just an illusion, thinking that everything I do is for the betterment of this world? No. I must simply forget about the past. I must move on. I must move forward onto my plans. The world will become mine. All who shall serve under me shall bring greatness.
And I believe he's gone.
Should we go down there then? Or
Perhaps.
I'm gonna do it the risky way. Screw it. For blue.
We may learn a few things from here.
A book.
Must be one of his entries. I noticed another book over here, though.
Although, why stand over this book?
Absorb a power. Into your own. That would be useful. So, what does the book say?
This is quite interesting.
Interesting.
Although I don't know who the book is referring to. This is quite some interesting poetry.
And I see that he's still somewhat in there. There was another book over there that you could read, but there might be more around here. Of course you pie. I would be very careful with these. Never know what they might do, you know.
Well, I will say this. Some of what this book has, I've actually tested my own practices. Not just with Steve's and their abilities and their abstract powers, but down to a much more fundamental level.
I see.
Although,
is there any more around here, I wonder?
Let's just say I had a very, very old friend who was an expert in absorption and other necessities. Maybe he'll stop by for a visit in the next few days.
Perhaps. Is there any more? I'll fly, make this a little bit easier on the both of us.
Huh.
I already read that one. Ah, right by the stairs. Right here. Behind you. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I've taken more beatings than I know what to do with. I've lost an arm and a leg. Oh. Let's see here.
Creation. Isn't that just interesting? I believe it may be time for us to get out of here.
Well,
before he comes back.
This is actually quite interesting. Some of the information down here has actually been said by some of my other colleagues before they were slaughtered. Like lambs to the slaughter. Frickin' outcast hunters. I hate them. I hate them so much.
I see. Well, to make sure that, you know, we never use this place again, new time, I may just destroy this place, and... of course, bounty.
Hello.
Hello yet again.
Why must you follow us?
You really think you can stop him? You think you're strong enough, but you're not. Trust me, I know. He took me in when no one else would, so I'm here to carry on his legacy either way, if I'm dead or alive. I'll make sure his reality comes true.
What a psycho. Anything else you would like to say?
You won't stop him. Nothing can stop him.
Oh well. Now
Did he just...
Yeah, he committed suicide. But, let me just revive him so that he still has a use. Just not for him. That should work.
I just saw the pink one run out the door once you killed him.
He should be transforming soon. But
what are you doing to me?
You will no longer follow him. You will follow me for eternity till you're dead.
Yes, sir.
Return to base, or at least the one in the nether world. Go.
Hello, dear brother. Long time no see.
Oh, it's you again.
Oh, what? You have a problem with brotherly reunions. I find them quite entertaining.
What, were you just sitting out there watching the show?
quite. It's unfortunate that I'd lost one of my fellow
Get out of here.
subordinates. But every mission has its price.
As does with living. No.
Well, you know, brother, if you wanted to, you could try to destroy me right now.
I could.
Or you could wait and see what I have in store for everyone in the universe.
I'm picking the option to wait. After all, an idiot would go head on to you.
Very wise choice of you, dear brother.
Steve, get back. You don't really know what he can do.
No, but I fought
right.
many reality benders. He's not the first, and he won't be the last.
Oh, you say that, but actually, for every beginning there is an end. I'll let that sink into your head. Now, if you excuse me, I have to be off. World domination as such. Farewell, dear brother. May we meet on the battlefield once again, for the last time.
Will it be the last?
There's no beginning or end to any of this. I do have to ask you a question though, Revenant Steve.
Which is?
Out of everything that I've witnessed, pre-hand and beforehand, you seem to know a lot. I have to ask you.
You are practically one of my creations after all.
I have to ask you. Who did it?
Who did what?
Who was the masked man who led the outcast hunters? I've been hunting him for years.
You've just met him.
Are you kidding me?
Darkness soon took control of his mind and left bits of his heart. What more can you expect from him?
He's responsible for all my dead friends I had to bury.
At first it was the, well, Dark Order, but they were quickly dealt with. And, well, their plan didn't go into fruition at all.
I have more motivation to help you more than ever. But as for your brother, not so much. Not me.
I will let you know that we're not exactly killing him. Just want to weaken him. How have you been out here?
Oh, looks like he's been here the whole time. I've been splendid. I kinda dozed off while you two were in there, sorry. Taking a nap. I swear I saw the weird pink Alex out here, but I don't know what she ran off to. I don't think she noticed.
I will question why she's not fully a pink one, but nonetheless, let's go home.
Very well.